Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the Akim that's pushing the truth, uncut and raw. Waking leg into third, come out, Charlotte Bar. This topic is, it's a fight. You got to continue to keep fighting, even if it looks like it's getting hard, even if it looks like you're not in the spirit. Actually, how about you, Shah, that, hey, in meekness, humbleness, I feel I'm not in the spirit. Can you got me back into the spirit? It's a fight. They say he's going to walk the saints, but at the end of the day, the saints still going to overcome by the blood of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So continue to keep fighting and keep pushing. Remember, our goal is to do the will and finish the will of him that sent us, man. Or that sent us to do this thing, and we have to endure to the end. I'm going to start at Matthew 24. Do a quick lesson. I'm on the plantation, almost done. Got to go back to the station, but let me knock this out. Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So it's finishing his race, and we'll go into that too. And Corinthians is about finishing his race, is enduring to the end. All right. Yes, you might fall, but get back up, as the scriptures say. Let me get that before I go to that. A just man falleth. All right, and I notice that is in Proverbs. Oh, that's why. It's supposed to put it, it's no J. Proverbs 24 and 16, for a just man falleth 7 times. 7 meaning perfection. All right, and ariseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So the just man have the comfort of the scripture, so he's going to continue to get back up because he have hope and expectation, and he believes and trusts in Yahweh by Shem Shai. So we have to keep fighting. He that endure to the end. So we know that though the elect is going to endure to the end, so we have to put on as the elect. First Corinthians is like. Yes, 1 Corinthians 1 and 23. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth that prize? All right, so we running the race. It's a marathon, all right, but we almost at the end. We have the last leg close to the finish line. We can see why the prophecies, all right? So man, run that ye may obtain what? Incorruption, immortality, the kingdom of heaven, all right? And every man that striveth for the mastery is temporal all things, so we have to be temporal to all things. No, they do it to obtain a corruptible. These people in the world, these basketball players, football players, sports athletes, all right, they do it for incorruptible crown, for a trophy, for a medal, all right? That's a corruptible crown, all right? Obtain a corruptible crown, but we incorruptible, immortality, righteousness, all right? Everlasting life. I therefore so run as it is uncertainly. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly. So we don't run uncertainly. We know that on the other side is that broad field, the kingdom of heaven. All right, so we running to get it. We running to make it. All right, we don't run without purpose. We have purpose, and that is to do the will of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Therefore, so run not as uncertainly. So fight, not as one that beateth the air. You fighting, you just be in the air, right? But keep under my body and bring it unto subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached unto others, myself shall be a castaway. So you have to be also, as a hearer, a doer of the word. You speaking in the words, you have to attain it and apply it in your daily life. And speaking first and foremost for myself, to do better with that, So the goal is enduring to the end. Is a fight. All right, so you know what I'm saying? It said when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. So it's a fight, man. We going through it in the body, and I know. All right, but this is making us better, Akim. 1 Timothy 6 and 12. Fight the good fight of faith, lay hold on eternal life. So fight the good fight of faith. Run to thou art also called and has professed a good profession before many witnesses, man. So we have to fight the good fight and lay hold of eternal life. That's why I said hold fast. All right. Second Timothy 4:7 I get as well. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course and I have kept the faith. And that's what we have to do. We have to be in the mindset of finishing. We don't want to be him that didn't count the cost, or that built up a house and didn't have the sufficient funds to finish it. And people, you don't want to be laughed at, you know. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, Yahweh shall give me at that day, and not unto me only, but unto them also that love his appearing. Do thy diligence to come shortly unto me. So, do diligence to, to serve Yahweh Shem Shai. And I'm speaking first and foremost for myself as well. All right, it's time to go harder. All right, through the Spirit, you know. Fighting a good fight is a fight. That's why you have to. That's why you have the armor on. All right, Ephesians 6, the whole armor. For the whole armor of Yahweh Shema Shai is a fight. You have to fight. You have to keep pushing. You might not want to do a video, but you know you have to do a video for you to be in the Spirit. And you might not want to read, but you have to read. Might not want to watch a video, but you have to watch a video. So, you know, um, let me put fight again. Oh, let's go into we look at our forefathers and look at if you want this truth. All right, we have to be as our forefathers, Jacob. All right, who wrestled with the angel. Genesis 32 and 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of day with an angel. And took them and sent them over a brook and sent over. He had, all right, 25. And when he saw that he prevailed out against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint, and he wrestled with him. He said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. So that's our mindset. I will not let this truth escape out of my hand or fall through my hands until what? The kingdom of heaven, until eternal life, until Yahweh comes back. And he said, let go, for my day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob, Yaiquab, supplanter. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Yaiquab, but Yasharallah. He is the prince of power, for as a prince has thou power with God, and with men has he prevailed. He was fighting with an angel, man. And the angel seen that he was not going to let him go. He kept on fighting, so he had to, get his dislocate his hip, man. And he still didn't go. You know how much pain that was? He's still fighting. And that's the mindset, even if it's hurting. Continue to keep pushing. And you know that the Lord is making you a better soldier, a better servant, a better, servant, a better brother. All right. More in the Spirit, make you perfected into that perfection mode that he wants to make us. All right. So continue to keep fighting. Let me put fight again and see. I think it's James 4:1. From whence come wars and fight among you? Yeah, ye lust, not ye kill and desire have from ye fight and war. Dear. And as it's also in Corinthians, endured hardness as a soldier. All right. So, 2 Thessalonians 1:4, so that we ourselves glory in you and the churches of God for your patience and faith in all your persecution and tribulation that you endure. So he was telling the brothers of Thessalonica, all right, that hey, he see that they're fighting, and they fighting even through the tribulations and enduring and being and suffering for the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. For this great example, Yahweh Shai, Hebrews 12:2, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith. He is the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despised the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. So he endured All right, and we have to endure. If he's saying that we're followers of Mashiach Yahushua, um, James 1 and 12, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he has tried, he shall receive a crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. See? So it's about enduring and fighting and getting back up, fighting. So I might title this, keep on enduring and keep on fighting. Um, Hold fast this truth. Let it not lose, let it, tell this one and not hold fast this faithful word as he have been taught, that you may be able may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and convince the gangsters. We have to hold fast this faithful truth, so we can also convince, all right, and exhort and convince the gangster. Um, Hebrews 10 and 23, let us hold fast the professional faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promise. So we must not waver, be two-minded or double-minded. You have to really believe in this word. Revelations 3 and 11. Behold, I come quickly, hold fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So hold fast. All right, hold fast. It's true. Keep a tight grip onto it, because it's his salvation. It's our deliverance. All right, all right. Believing and trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai is the way to deliverance. So I hope that was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the Aki and that's fishing the truth, uncut and raw. Waking leg, to the third, I'm not sure about Shalom.